Rev up your engines! Welcome to Mechanic Monday, where I try out products and make videos on ones that actually work. Now today I found out I got a big problem. Concrete has splashed on my car because of the swines down the street. As you can see, they're building a giant 9-story apartment complex. This is story number 3 coming up here. And of course they're using massive amounts of tons and tons of concrete, which they splash all over the place. And unbeknownst to me, it got splashed on the wife's car when she was driving it around. That's where this Goo Gone comes in handy. Now this says the automotive glue and sticker remover spray gel. You want the spray gel, it's the thickest. Now it actually works on concrete. I've done it before. Now when it gets on the glass, that's simple. You just spray a little bit on, get a clean razor blade, spray it on the concrete, and it'll just scrape off because it's glass. Glass is very easy to clean. Then just wipe off any residue with the towel. It's that easy. Concrete is gone, it's smooth. But don't attempt to use a razor blade where the concrete has stuck onto your paint. You will destroy the paint. For this, the Goo Gone also works. It just takes a lot more time. Where the concrete is stuck onto the paint, you want to first spray a whole bunch of it on in the shade. Just spray the heck out of it. Then let it soak about half an hour or so as it creeps under. Then before you start rubbing, spray it again. Then you'll find the easy bits. You rub like mad. You gotta rub really hard. The easy bits will come off, but the really hard ones that you can feel with your fingernails, they're still there. You can even hear it when you scratch it with your fingernail. Spray it again and use the towel and your fingernails. As you'll see, it's scraping some of my fingernails out too, but it's soft enough that if you're careful enough, you won't really hurt the paint, and your fingernail will be able to get the big chunks off. Like this. No, on the bottle it says bumper window stickers, tree sap, bird droppings, brake dust. It doesn't say concrete, but it actually does work on concrete. I was totally amazed the first time I tried. I thought, well, now I'm gonna have to take the wife's car to the body shop and they're gonna have to sand it down and repaint the whole section, and then that part won't match the rest of the car. But it's really amazing the stuff that this can take off. And yeah, this is an extreme example of concrete that's been on there God knows how many days. If you leave this stuff in the trunk of your car and you look around every once in a while, as soon as you see stuff, spray it on and take it off. Then it won't have sealed on as hard, and in the case of bird droppings, that's acid. It won't be acid eating the paint off your car. And of course, when it's all smooth and the concrete's gone, get some wax. In this case, I like the new finish polish. Polish it all up and seal it. The only problem I found with this is, if you just do one part, it gets all shiny, and especially in the rain, it beads up and the rest doesn't. So you end up being obsessive compulsive and have to wax the whole car then. Of course, do it in the shade, and when it's dry, just wipe it all off. No more concrete, no more rough spots, and we didn't have to paint anything. Now, the next product I'm talking about has to do with both appearance and longevity. Hide Rehab by Lithium. Now, you know anything about chemistry, lithium is an element. That's just the name of the company, but I find it interesting that lithium is also a drug that they give to people who are sort of mentally unstable. So people used to call that crazy. Well, this stuff works crazy at keeping your leather seats both clean, supple, and not cracking over years and years. And the advantage is, it's not only easy to apply because it's one step, it also doesn't stink. Matter of fact, it smells creamy. It's got a nice creamy smell to it. So it's not something that's gonna really bother people who have allergies to smells. Realize any smell you put in a car, you close the door, it's sealed, it's gonna be just amplified inside. It's got vitamin E, aloe, shea butter, coconut oil in it. Maybe I use the stuff on my skin too. After all, think, leather, what is it? It's cow skin, dead cow skin. So it's still skin. You wanna keep it supple. You don't wanna end up with those cracked up leather seats that you see all the time. Just pop the top, put some on a nice clean microfiber towel, and rub it in, bottom and top. Especially do the headrest because oily hair is on there all the time, and that will make them dirty. And especially since this is a 18-year-old car, put it in all the ones where there's little cracks and crevices so they don't get any worse. Just look at the shine it puts out. Here's the ones I didn't do yet. Here's the shiny ones I just did. You can see the reflection here. Now we gotta shine this side too. It's a reasonable amount of work. There's no arguing that. You get good results. Even when you stick your nose next to it, it doesn't stink. And it isn't one of those with the fake perfume that's enough to make you throw up. It's a very neutral, creamy tiny amount of odor as it's making your seats supple so they don't crack. And really, don't forget to do all the leather parts. People often forget these armrests are leather too. You rest your arm on them. Grease and oil gets in there. You want to get that supple so it doesn't crack. And this side, this is leather too. You want to get it all. Look at this. It cleans and it protects. One step. Because if there's one thing Scotty can't stand, it's something that's got like a 5-step process. What a pain in the rear end. This is one. Cleans, seals, protects. I'm impressed by the stuff that this lithium company makes. I mean, look at it now. Not only is it clean, it's got all that oil from the elbows off, but it's all protected and smooth, and it won't crack and look ugly, even though this is a 18-year-old car. And since this is Mechanic Monday, I'm giving away some of this hide rehab. To have a chance to win, place a clean, non-offensive comment on the YouTube comments below, and a winner will be chosen randomly by computer to win probably the best leather cleaner, conditioner that's out there. Or at least the best for now. People keep sending me stuff over and over again. Who knows? Somebody else might come out with a better one. I'll be sure to tell you about it. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.